I don't know about y'all. I'll be asleep by 10, but you know. Anyway, while on tour, and your tour guide is Les, and as you saw, he is our local undertaker, so be aware of that. But your tour guide will be Les. While on tour with him, please stay with him. There are places in town that are not safe. He'll let you know which buildings you're allowed to go into and which you are not. Also, while on tour, if at any point you need assistance of any kind, whatever that might be, get with him. He has a radio, and he can get you whatever that assistance you might need. Please, no smoking on set, and you may take pictures of anyone or anything in town. I kind of lost my train of thought. Sorry about that. You will see people in period dress, even part of your tour mates here are in period dress. Awesome. But our construction workers are also on site. You may see them, and they're working every weekend to try and put this place back together. And with that, we are ready to start tour.
Thank you. Welcome.
Do you have a Wrangler?
Not yet. Excited to have you come out and see our set. I assume everybody is pretty much a Western movie watcher, looker, enthusiast. Or you came because somebody else is enthusiast and you had to come with them. But excellent, welcome to this set. The set has been out here since the late 60s. The area has been used since the 50s. So in 1950, they came out and shot parts of Winchester 73 with Jimmy Stewart. In 1958, they also shot part of Big Country with Charlton Heston and Gregory Peck. And in 1960, they shoot the Oklahoma Land Run portion of the movie Cimarron with Glenn Ford. So when you watch that land run portion of the movie, you actually will see those mountains in the background, which makes you believe you're in Oklahoma, right? We're from Oklahoma, never saw those mountains before in Oklahoma. But that's okay. As far as you know, the movie is absolutely accurate. Unfortunately, the movies will tell you where they want you to believe that they're at, and they may not even be anywhere close. Part of Outlaw Tuesday Wales is shot here, so we're Texas. Part of Tombstone, all of Tombstone, about 60% of the Tombstone movie was shot here. This is Tombstone for the movie, and yet, obviously we're not Tombstone, but other parts of the movie that say they're in Colorado or other parts of the country throughout that movie may have been actually shot here, not in those parts of the country. The Young Rider TV series, 3-year series, this was the town of Sweetwater, which was supposed to be in South Dakota or Kansas, up in that area. No, it was right here. And the 3rd year was Rock Creek, same town, they just changed some signs and moved some plants, and it's now Rock Creek. So again, used it for whatever they needed to. We had different parts of Bonanza, Gun and Smoke, Little House on the Prairie, as well as lots of early movies. So this is, we get a chance to see where that took place. So follow me, we're going to go right around the corner here. This is all state land around us. The set sits on 70 acres. The movie set lease from the state. Is all still state land or federal land, and for the most part we shouldn't see any kind of building that happens back out in here, which helps from a standpoint of the movie, keeping the backdrop nice and pristine. Obviously we have some growth in from the area down around the highway, but that just means they have to be a little more creative with their movie shooting and placement of things to kind of hide that part of it. And as time goes on, we hope to be able to do some things to the set to help it kind of cover those things up. These are sets. They're not buildings. There's no foundations on anything. They're just sitting on the ground. The termites are eating them from the bottom, and the weather's kind of destroying them from the top. So it's a continual process just to keep it somewhat safe and stable. If you had been here 2 years ago, you would have seen mostly like all the damage on top of the livery here. Some of that. That's kind of the way the whole set was at the time. This set has changed dramatically in the last 6 months to a year, between having movies that came in and wanted things fixed up, and the the other work that we've tried to do to improve it. We would not have been able to take a tour out here for the most part prior to that. They just came out to shoot movies. They didn't really give tours out here. So that's what we want to do is once the folks that now are controlling the set took over, get it safe for people to come out and see what the movies were shot, and invite movies to come back out and continue making great westerns and TV shows out here where possible. The set itself really begins to take place in 1968-69, where if you look at the right side of the street, about halfway down, that area of buildings, those were kind of where the original set was built. It was called the Harmony set. The movie Monty Walsh with Jack Palance and Lee Marvin. And that's where those buildings were at.